Yeah, but the performance enhancer stuff, I was kind of with Bisbee. I started thinking about before this fight, these people who are failing PED tests. I just feel like you shouldn't even be fighting them anymore. But a lot of guys I fought in the past have failed for steroids. Almost a good majority of my last 6 fights. So I've been fighting these guys, and he was another guy who failed the drug test. But I got to go out there and try to get a W.
I know this was such a big night for you, so for it to end the way it did, can you just describe what the emotion is like right now?
It's very tough night. This was not the way I imagined this going, but I still see the beauty in the little things that I got to experience. That walkout, the weigh-ins, every part of it. I felt the love, so it was nice.
Guys, I know these guys have an after party to get to, so one last question.
Sure. Just quickly for Wonder Boy, definitely want you to get to the party. Listen, it sounds like Dana's leaning towards the rematch as well, but you do have Damian Maia that's already out there saying he deserves his shot. You had yours, and then, of course, you got Conor McGregor maybe creeping up in the background. He does have 2 titles already. Do you see scenarios in which, you would stand down for either one of those guys and say that they deserve it, or do you feel that you stand over them?
Yeah, it was a draw. I think we should do battle and just see who gets it. It was a tie, so let's break that tie. And after we do it again, I will give anybody their title shot, whoever deserves it next. I think I don't know if anybody would want to see that rematch or not, but I would love to do it again. Hopefully back in New York somewhere, and we'll see.
Got a quick one for Chris. Chris, did you get a chance to watch over here? Did you get a chance to watch Wonder Boy's fight, and how did you score it?
Yeah, I watched the fight, and I thought he won the fight. I thought he won 3 rounds without question. If you wanted to give him a 10-8 round, which I don't agree with, because he finished the fight with a minute on top, landing down punches. So to give a 10-8 round on that, I could see where you're coming from, but I think it might be a little bit of a stretch. But to give 3 rounds to Woodley didn't make sense to me at all. So I could understand possibly a 10-8, but I don't agree with it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You guys, Conor will be here in about 2 minutes, and Eddie will not be available, so Conor will be the last one that we have up here for you guys tonight, okay? Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
And Chelsea, the official line on Joanna is broken. What? Why? I believe she just went for precautionary head, but I'll double check.
Conor, you promised this moment from the beginning. Finally, it's been achieved.
Can you see me right? Can you see me clear over here?
Nice. You promised this moment from the beginning, and of course you had doubters all along the way. Now that you've achieved it, give us an idea of what the emotion is like.
Look, it feels great. It feels familiar. I saw it so clearly. I swear to God, I saw it so clearly, so consistently, until it's here in reality. So I've been saying this a long time. I'm very confident in my abilities and what I'm predicting I'm going to do, and I back it up. I back it up with work ethic. I back it up with hours upon hours of time and dedication. I never slip. I never take a second off this game. So
I'm very, very satisfied, very grateful, very happy, but not surprised. You know what I mean? I knew it. I knew it was going to happen for me.
The fight tonight might have been your best performance yet on this run. I mean, did you see things playing out the way they did tonight with the left hand, landing so frequently and so easily?
I'm comfortable with that style opponent. Yeah, I don't know. I feel good. I feel like I'm only reaching me prime. I'm only 28, not long 28. So, I feel good.
You delivered on everything you promised, but you didn't deliver on the big announcement, I don't believe, that you promised us coming into this. Are you ready to make that?
No, look, there's a few bombshells I wanted to hit, but then it was like, well, will I do it? Will I don't do it? Well, we'll just, I have a few announcements. One announcement, I'm going to be a daddy early next year. So thank you. I'm crapping me jokes. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what way to take it. It's gonna mess with my head because I don't want to be bringing a child into anything like this. I don't even know. Like, I don't want no little celebrity type shit. I hate all that. I don't want my family to be like that. So that's kind of a little thing in the back of my head. So I'm gonna just have this baby, take a little bit of time, and see what way I feel after that. And then that's it. They've got to come talk to me now because no one's came talk to me since the sale has happened. As a businessman, I've been approached as hello and that type of stuff. But I've earned something. Who owns the company now? There's people have shares in the company. Celebrities. Conan O'Brien owns the UFC nowadays. So where's my share? Where's my equity? If I'm the one that's bringing this, they've got to come talk to me now. That's all I know. I've got both belts, a chunk of money, a little family on the way. You want me to stick around? You want me to keep doing what I'm doing? Let's talk. But I want the ownership now. I want the equal share. I want what I deserve, what I've earned. So, there's a little announcement for it.
It just lasted, Connor. I mean, everything that you promised. I said you hear the vision, as far as we knew, it stopped here with two belts. One on your shoulder. What's the vision now? Certainly get to enjoy tonight, but can you give us an idea? Maybe where you do see yourself.
Yeah, look, there's so many hurdles to get to that. So I'm not in no hurry no more. You know what I mean? Like I said, of a kid on the way. So I just want to see what happens with that, see how that makes me feel. You know what I mean? What way my mind will be then. So maybe the trade will be next. Maybe the third one will be next. Maybe. There's options. There always is many options after these events, so I'm happy with that. Options are always a good thing, but I'm running it for real now. So they've got to come talk to me.
Connor, congratulations to your left. Congratulations, of course, on the belt and obviously on the baby. I'm kind of curious. You said take some time off. You've been so active. There's 4 fights within 11 months. How much time do you want to take off? Do you want to have a good rest? Do you want to be able to enjoy the birth of your child?
Look, I'm fresh. A few knocks and bruises here and there. My right hand was banged up from the Diaz fight, and my left foot was banged up from the Diaz fight. So I was this was out of action for the whole camp. That's where I developed that, putting the hand behind my back, because I was doing it in sparring, because sometimes I'd be sparring and then I'd jar it or I'd hit it and then it'd be swelling up in the middle of the rounds, and I just figured out ways to just fight around it. So if the right hand was out of action, I'd bring in the right foot, or you know what I mean? When you go through these fights and these wars, you get knocks and bruises. One time something's good and then the next time it's not good. So you've got to I've got to tuck shots in me pocket for a while, but then I can take out some other shots. So if one limb is out of action, I've got many other limbs, and I've got many other ways to attack, many styles. That's the beautiful thing about this game. You can fight in many ways, and I can fight in all ways. So that's why I'm able to keep coming and keep doing this, and that's why it didn't sweat me. But other than that, even to be honest, I was icing it up until today, but it's actually all right now. I don't know, I can take a smack on it, so I'm brand new. There's not a fucking scratch on me. I've not been wobbled, but you know what I mean? I'm for a 28-year-old on top of the game with all the belts, all the money, all the numbers. In a game like this, there's not a fucking thing wrong with me. So I can keep going all day, but I'm aware of my worth. And now I've got a family. Now I've got a kid on the way. So I'm coming for mine now if you want me back.
You said before the fight you wanted to celebrate 2 titles before we started talking about, surrendering titles, doing all these things. Dana's steadfast saying, he still wants you to give up the title. But do you think it's going to be hard for the UFC to do that now, considering the way you did put Eddie Alvarez the way you did, the way you put Aldo away the way you did? I mean, it does kind of seem like you have, cemented yourself, depending, that you deserve to defend both belts.
Look, they didn't even want to give it to me in the octagon. What was that about? What was that about? I was literally losing my head in there. I was thinking, if these don't have this second belt for me, and I'm like, I said, I want to raise up them both belts, climb up on that cage, raise them up, one on one shoulder, one on the other. And they didn't have the belts, and then I was in the cage, and they was like, did you not bring your own one? I was like, what? Get their brand new ones. This is a multi-billion-dollar company. You want to have them brand new ones sparkling when I arrive here. So I'm happy that they went and got one. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I heard that. So yeah, maybe that's a sign of things to come. What happened with that? That was a mad little one, was it? What happened with that? It was a draw. It was a good fight. Two solid competitors. Wonderboy showed a lot of heart in there, and Tyrone strong with the overhand. Some good fights, Joanna, and the 2 Polish ladies. Gotta respect the the Polish representing their nation, and 2 women, 2 warriors going at it. Some great fights. Romero and Weidman, great fight. It was a good performance. I mean, what he was talking as well was, look, he's fought once in 8 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't fight too frequent for my liking. Like, for me to commit to something like that, I need to be solid proof that people are going to show up, and he's a consistent pull-out merchant. He had a good performance tonight. Fair play to him. We'll see where it goes, but I need to see active. I need to see activity. I need to see consistency. I need to see me. You know what I mean? If you want me to come and change your life, if you want me to come pick you, you better have some damn reasons for me to do that. So we'll see how that goes.
Woodley said here he would fight you. He would take that.
I'm sure he would. I'm sure he fucking would. They all would. So look, like I said, I've got a million other hurdles before I even consider any of this. Whoever runs this whole shit now has got to come to me and give me the real slice, because that's what I've earned. I've earned this. Biggest gay, biggest everything. I don't even know what the pay-per-views are. I know the pay-per-views are going to be big.
Conor, right here in the middle. You've been guilty, you said, that of not really stopping and smelling the roses and taking it all in during fight week. I think you said that when you fought Chad Mendes. Did you get a chance to really take that in this week and enjoy this experience of fighting in New York?
Yeah, I was absolutely loving this week. This is some place, New York. Like, the city is buzzing, and the fight fans were like, I was treated like a king everywhere I went. And then the shopping is unbelievable. Like, you go in all the top shops, you can do damage in them boutiques. They're very expensive compared to like the regular shops. But I've been having fun. I've been waking up, training, going shopping, getting dressed up, taking pictures in the brand new clothes, and you know what I mean. I had a great week this week. The weight went well as well. It was handy making the weight, no problem. Making 155 is easy for me. Great time. I can't wait to come back. I'm happy that I got to give back to the fans that have been showing me love. I wanted to come out here and put on a performance for the people that have been showing me love, that have been literally sprinting the streets. They're sprinting block, following the cars to wherever I'm going next to get pictures and all. So the love that they were showing me, I'm happy to come out and show that love right back to them. So
you've now fought in the UFC at 155, 145, and 170. Is there a weight class that you feel most comfortable at now, kind of at your age and your weight?
I feel good at all of them. I mean, I'm dominating them. I own the featherweight division. I'm at the dominating the 155 now. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm 170. I have no problem going to 170. I've been at 170. Obviously, he was against Nate. He was at 170 the second time, a real 170, but he's fought more at 155. But I have no problems. Like, that's what I'm sizing them up all week, saying they're not on my level either. So we'll see. Like I said, there's hurdles, so we'll decide when we decide.
Hey, Conor.
Can you say when the baby is due?
March, I think. About March, is it?